Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakar Kadash, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing his word throughout the four corners of the planet. All right, and honors to you as well. And shalom to the elect. All right, and these people are pretty much okay. They're feeling that proverbial squeeze. All right, they're feeling all right that squeeze that the elite are putting on the people. All right, Carl Kill Schwab. All right, he said, "What, you will own nothing and you will be happy." All right, and ultimately, these top elites, all right, they're pretty much the cost of living is pretty much astronomical, off the chain, man, out the off the out the roof, man. And I got a little testimony. Like, me and my wife, we're kind of like looking for a new vehicle because we need a car, something that's reliable. All right, and we was looking, and hey, just to be honest with you, man, it's like we in there, and it's like, yo, everything is like sky high, man. 50,000. All right, 100. It had this one Wagoneer in there for 110,000. Like, yo, and I'm asking, like, man, my wife, we looking at each other like, yo, who the fuck? Part of my friends, bro, we like, yeah, who buying these cars? Like, who can actually afford these? Like, and not for nothing, but me and my wife, we made a couple investments, and we have something. We're not doing too bad, but everything is sky high. So it's like, hey, even with like little investments that we've made, hey, we still can't cover the cost of buying a vehicle, right? So, like, and then, like I said, me and my wife, we just asking, like, yo, how the fuck, we like, we on the road, and we looking at everybody, we just looking around, we like everybody in new cars, and we like, yo, how are these people paying these car notes? Like, where they getting the money from? Like, what are they doing that we not doing? But nevertheless, that's just my testimony, and just food is high, utilities, everything is pretty much sky high. So at the end of the day, I'm on like just pretty much like on TikTok, just what and everybody's feeling the squeeze, man. So, hey, man, this whole MOTB, CBDC, all that is playing, is going to come into play, because this is why Esau doing what he's doing, so that when he finally collapsed the dollar, all right, you people are going to run, all right, to CBDC. You're going to run to, you're going to run to take this chip. All right, so let me. I got a couple videos I got queued up. All right, let me see. Salaki, bear with me. All right, here they go right here. Boop, 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 fabric. Explain. Not that. Not that. Okay, here we go right here.
Y'all ain't got over 10 felonies. Y'all ain't got over 10 felonies on y'all shit. Half of y'all got y'all whole family. Half of y'all got mamas and daddies. Y'all got people to run to, but I'm out here by myself. You hear me? I got baby sometimes. You feel me? Other than that, I'm out here, cuz. I'm out here, man. I'm out here. I'm very talented. Dance, rap, sing. I'm very talented, but the devil busy, man. You hear me? I was just up before I went to prison. I get out of prison, like, I lose everything. House, I lose everything I get out of prison, man. You hear me? I got viral songs, but the beats I use, niggas don't want to clear the beat for me, you feel me? Like, it's just like, I can't win or lose, man. I can't win or lose, y'all. And I'm in this car, it's hot, it's 98 degrees outside. Everybody acting like they know my situation. I don't know my situation, man. Y'all would have walked in my shoes, man. Y'all would have been killed y'all.
Hey, right. Hey, you got these tough ass Jakes. All right, you saying what? Hey, the Lord said what? They would be like women. Oh, you got these tough ass Jakes. No, he crying crocodile tear. He went to jail. He came back home and pretty much, you know, it ain't like, listen, it ain't like it used to be. Like, I was just looking, I'm like, damn, you know, I was just thinking like, man, I need to try to get my income together, if you will. You know what I'm saying? You know, some money or whatever. And Salakia, bear with me. Hold on. Salakia. So what I was saying was you know, I have to, you know, I'm trying to think of ways, you know, to you know, get some extra money in my pocket or whatever. And I was thinking like, damn, you know, things ain't like it used to be. You know, and then, you know, being in this truth, you know, you know, the things that we used to do, you know, we don't do that anymore. That old man is gone. And what I mean by that, it's like, you know, finding other means of way to get money for us, like the streets go and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? So we don't, you know, things that we would do, all right, when we was that old man, all right, we don't do that no more. So you know, and it was crazy is, you know, in this world, all right, doing wickedness, hey man, you can actually make those you know, make that extra couple dollars if you wanted to, you know, do wickedness. All right, and that's just the truth of the matter. But us as men of the Lord, all right, trusting in Yahweh Shah, hey, we know it says when I'll come to serve. Matter of fact, let me get this. I'll get that. Just to hey, but you got these tough ass Jakes. You see this guy? All right, he's crying crocodile tears. Why? Because he come home from jail. Guess what? Listen. And when this whole MOTB thing hit this fad now, all them niggas selling drugs. Hey, it's gonna be a rude awakening. All right. Let me get this. Let me get this. This is Ecclesiasticus 2:1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. And that's part of serving the Lord. Hey, we can't go back to those old ways. We can't just resort to because if it was if we could, hey, it wouldn't be it wouldn't really be a fight. All right, it's like what's the use? This is part of the conditions of the battle. Set thy heart upright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble. So we, in the time of trouble, what we cleave unto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. All right, Khan said in the next verse, that's the spirit. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. And that's what we got trust in. All right. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art changed to a low state. And that's what this all about. All right. And when they say when you go into the word patience, all right, it means to suffer. All right. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. So we have to go through this adversity, all right, because the Lord is purifying us and making us that fine gold. All right. It says, believe in him and he will help thee order thy way upright, and trust in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. So that's ultimately what we're commanded to do. All right, wait on the Lord, suffer it out. All right, be patient. All right, and ultimately the Lord going to come through, and if he don't, hey, it's all for the good. All right, and that's what we got to believe. But these people, all right, they're feeling the squeeze. All right, and that's why, matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the next clip. Matter of fact, let me get this before I go to the next clip. These people don't have the wisdom and knowledge, all right, to keep them stable, and they're losing it. All right. Why? Because they trusted in this world. All right, and this world is letting them down. All right. These people put all their trust in this world. Isaiah 33:6, and wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So, hey, that's what we got. All right, we fear the Lord. All right, we know the Lord. All right, we understand the Lord. All right, and we know that eventually what what we're going through. All right, and what we're about to go through is just a light affliction. But these people, they put all their hopes in the God of this world, in America, and guess what? It's failing. All right, let's go.
You know what's crazy? To everybody that's in my age range, so I'm 30, I'm going to be 33. So to all of us that's like 30 to 35, we are really struggling to live today. Like, we having a real hard time. So what I mean is, like, when we were growing up, we were told that you got to go to high school, go to college, save up money, get you a car, get you a house, whatever, right? And then all of a sudden, traditional jobs stopped hiring people with degrees. So then it was like, all right, I guess I still have to go, right? And then we start saving up money, thinking, okay, I'm going to get a house one day. And then houses started going from $300,000, $400,000 to $500,000, almost $1 million. And then we were like, I guess I'm buying a house. And then childcare became from $200 a week to now they want $500 a week childcare just skyrocketed, and it was like, I think I'm still having kids. What? And then all of a sudden, traditional jobs went from being 9-to-5 jobs to social media influencers. You buy a bunch of hair, you talk about it. Not trying to minimize it, because influencers' life is lit, like low key. But it's like, I'm gonna get a bunch of video games and I'm gonna just tell you what they do. And I'm making more bands than people who went to college. And we're like, I'm gonna still get the 9-to-5. Like,
hey, and that's right, and that's America. All right, where they say, I have seen folly set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low places. Like she said, and you can have somebody sitting on a motherfucking video game, playing a video game, and they making more than somebody that went to college. All right, you can have somebody that's working 40 plus hours a week. All right, and then somebody that's home on welfare, okay, got more food in their refrigerator than somebody that's working 40 hours a week. So what? That's why this place has to go. Right? Let's go.
I know I'm not the only one that's sitting here thinking like, fuck is we supposed to do? Like, I'm having crazy identity crisis, and I thought I would have been in a different stage in my 30s. Like, I just knew when I was younger that by the time I hit 25, I'm going to have me a baby, I'm going to be married, I'm going to have a house, I'm going to do all this stuff. So when I'm in my 30s, I'm going to be set, I'm going to be lit. Why am I 33 talking about, what do I want to be when I grow up? Bitch, you grown up. I'm grown up. No. What? And I could be completely delusional, but I really do feel like our generation is the one generation that we don't know where we stand. Like, we were born, like, right before the internet and all of that stuff got lit, but now we're still fairly young when the world is in a completely different place where it's just internet. And so our parents are like, I gotta look up this phone number, let me call an operator. And our kids is just like, oh, I saw that on TikTok. And we're somewhere in the middle trying to figure out where do I belong? Like, I know I'm not the only one. I'm lost. I'm really debating, like, and then not to mention COVID fucked me up. So when people be like 2019, I'd be like, yeah, a year or two ago. And they'd be like, no, bitch, 2019 was 4 years ago. Can the world slow down for a second? Because I got whiplash. I can't keep up.
Actually, hey, man, we don't want this to slow down. Hey, the Lord is speeding things up, and that's a beautiful thing. All right, because we're about to get up out of here. All right. It says, the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof. It says, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof. As a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. It says, neither shall there be any work for Egypt which the head or tail, branch, or rush may do. Right? So, hey, you know, you see, it's like, hey, you know, like, once again, America is a scam. All right, and you people fell for it, right? I even put that at the bottom the bottom. America is a scam. It says, hey, yo, 32 here, and life is ghetto as fuck. They keep changing the goalposts and making it harder to survive. I promise I'm a teen stuck in a 34-year-old body. 32 feeling like the stepchild of America. Exactly. So, hey, basically the American dream is a kaput, man. All right? It say I'm 39 and I'm still not a grown-up. The crisis is real. You are not delusional, sis. This me 100%. I'm 34. I'll be 35 and trying to figure out why I feel like I'm living a grown teen life, because what am I doing and how do I fix this? This is making me realize that all the traditional hallmarkers of becoming an adult are being stripped from us by boomers. No, it's by the elites. All right? And, you know, America is, that was me. I put America as a scam. It says, I'm 31 and I teared up explaining the Rugrat movies to my 7-year-old yesterday, just thinking about how naive I was back then, ready for an awesome life. It says, it is weird. It is a weird time. AI is about to change the game again. So, hey, speaking of AI, so let me go to this. Let me go to this video. Matter of fact, I just want to hear her say. I just want to hear her go over it again because she was making great points.
You know what's crazy? To everybody that's in my age range, so I'm 30, I'm going to be 33. So to all of us that's like 30 to 35, we are really struggling to live today. Like, we having a real hard time. So what I mean is, like, when we were growing up, we were told that you got to go to high school, go to college, save up money, get you a car, get you a house, whatever, right? And then all of a sudden, traditional jobs stopped hiring people with degrees. So then it was like, all right, I guess I still have to go, right? And then we start saving up money thinking, okay, I'm going to get a house one day. And then houses started going from $300,000, $400,000 to $500,000, almost $1 million. And then we were like, I guess I'm buying a house. And then childcare became from $200 a week to now they want $500 a week. Childcare just skyrocketed. And it was like, oh, I think I'm still having kids. What? And then all of a sudden, traditional jobs went from being 9 to 5 jobs to social media influencers. You buy a bunch of hair, you talk about it. Not trying to minimize it because influencers' life is lit, like low key. But it's like, I'm gonna get a bunch of video games and I'm gonna just tell you what they do. And I'm making more bands than people who went to college. And we're like, I'm gonna still get the 9 to 5. Like, I know I'm not the only one that's sitting here thinking like, fuck is we supposed to do? Like, I'm having crazy identity crisis, and I thought I would have been in a different stage in my 30s. Like, I just knew when I was younger that by the time I hit 25, I'm gonna have me a baby, I'm gonna be married, I'm gonna have a house, I'm gonna do all this stuff. So when I'm in my 30s, I'm gonna be set, I'm gonna be lit. Why am I 33 talking about what do I want to be when I grow up? Bitch, you grown up. I'm grown up. No. What? And I could be completely delusional, but I really do feel like our generation is the one generation that we don't know where we stand. Like, we were born, like, right before the internet and all of that stuff got lit, but now we're still fairly young when the world is in a completely different place where it's just internet. And so our parents are like, I gotta look up this phone number, let me call an operator. And our kids is just like, oh, I saw that on TikTok. And we're somewhere in the middle trying to figure out where do I belong? Like, I know I'm not the only one. I'm lost. I'm really like, and then not to mention COVID fucked me up. So when people be like 2019, I'd be like, yeah, a year or two ago. And they'd be like, no, bitch, 2019 was 4 years ago.
Right? And like she said, man, you know, it's ridiculous. Hey, and not for nothing, but the Lord is making this place, and I always say this, the Lord is making this place uncomfortable for us so that we ultimately cry out to Him and to be delivered. All right, He's making it because anywhere where you comfortable at, you're not gonna want. All right, Salakia, bear with me. Yeah, anywhere where you're being, that's pretty much uncomfortable. What you're gonna want a way out. All right, and the Lord want us, or should I say, want the elect. All right, to turn to Him to be delivered. All right, Salakia, bear with me. I wanted to grab this scripture. This is Exodus I'm gonna get it in the NIV probably. Yeah, in NLT. I'm gonna get it in the NLT. Exodus 3:7. The Lord told him, I have certainly seen the oppression of my people in Egypt. I have heard their cries and distress because of their harsh slave drivers. Yes, I am aware of their suffering. So I have come down to rescue them from the power of the Egyptians. It says, and head them out of Egypt into their own fertile and spacious land. And that's what the Lord is about to do. He's about to come and deliver us out of this place. But first and foremost, we have to cry unto him, right? It says, it is a land flowing with milk and honey, which is that's going to be the kingdom of heaven. It says the land where the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, and Perizzites, and Hivites, and Jebusites now live. It says the cry of the people of Israel has reached me, and I have seen how harshly the Egyptians abused them. Now go, for I am sending you to Pharaoh. You must lead my people Israel out of Egypt. And that's ultimately what Yahushua is coming back to do. He's coming back to get us out of this place, man. Right? Matter of fact, let me see what it sound like in the King James Version. But that was the NLT. I'm going to read it in the King James. Right? This is Exodus King James 3:7. And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters. For I know their sorrows, and I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians, and to bring them up out of the land unto a good land, and a large unto a land flowing with milk and honey, unto the place of the Canaanites, the Hittites, and the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites. Now therefore, behold, the cry of the children of Israel is come unto me, and I have also seen the oppression wherewith the Egyptian oppressed them. Come now, therefore, and I will send thee unto the Pharaoh, that thou mayest bring forth my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt. And Yahushua is about to visit the Pharaoh of this time, which is Esau Edom. All right, to pull us out of this place. So let me go to my next video. Oh, so you see on the comment board, it was talking about AI is about to change the game, right? So that made me want to, that brought me to this video. I wasn't going to show it, but it is. AI is going to change the game. So you people, so see they got the people in the Hurt Locker, because look up that Hurt Locker. All right, they got the people in the Hurt Locker because a lot of these jobs they're going to use AI for, and then everything else, hey man, they could just, hey, you gonna either take this or don't take nothing, right? Because Esau technology, they got it to where as though they don't really need you people. So if you look, either you take this or you don't take nothing. But check this out. Hey, so there you go, right? And that's they moving boxes. Hey, that would usually be somebody, a human being doing that, but hey, not no more. So let's go here.
So first off, I know that it is way worse than this, what I'm about to show you, in other parts of the United States, but I have to share this. This was posted in my local community page this morning. Available for rent. 2,500 square foot house, 4 bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2 master bedrooms. Kitchen has granite countertops, stainless steel, they've done paint, blah, blah, blah. All this stuff that they think is like gonna incentivize you, but why would it incentivize me if I don't actually own it? You can only have small pets. Renters responsible for all utilities, no smoking inside the house. There is an apartment in the basement of the house that will be rented separately, so you don't even get the full house. $2,200 per month with a deposit of $2,200 and a pet deposit of $300. Minimum 720 credit score, 3 times the income to rent. As much as I hate math, let's do some. $2,200 a month times 12 is $26,400. When you add in that deposit and the pet fee, $28,900. So you might as well say 30 grand for the year to rent this place. When you do $2,200 a month times 12 and then times it by 3, you get $79,200. And then if you add in that deposit and the pet fee, again, $81,700. So let's go ahead and say that to rent this place, you have to make minimum $82,000 a year. Now, I don't know what you guys consider a small town, but this was the population of my county 2 years ago. 37,188. And the reason I say that is because it's very rare that I go on Indeed in my area and find a job offering more than $13 to $14 an hour. If you make $80,000, $90,000 a year, you're probably going to buy. You're going to buy before you absolutely cannot buy at this point. So the reason I tie in the population and the general wage in this area is because the people that are making $13 to $14 an hour, yeah, they can't afford that, but they're the people that are renting. And just to further this perspective, I quit my last company after 3 years. I had gone from part-time to full-time and switched departments, worked my way up, okay? And as someone in accounting, I was only making about $27,000 a year. That is a wage that I was making working as a supervisor at Walmart about 6 to 7 years ago. Stagnant. Wages around here are stagnant. Again, I know it's worse. I know it's worse. Some of you are going to look at that and go, that's a pretty good deal. But knowing my area, that blew my mind to read. That landlord is going to make easily $30,000 just on that, and they didn't disclose the amount of the basement apartment underneath either, so they're probably getting another $20,000, let's say, on that. I'm just throwing out numbers now. Eat the fucking rich. And if you're a landlord that's doing this kind of shit, eat you too.
So there you go, man. Hey, even Esau feeling it. So if these Edomites feeling the squeeze, imagine these Jakes, man. Right? Imagine these Jakes, man. That's why it's called Jacob's Trouble. Right? Let's go ahead right here.
I just want to know, what are people doing? Because this is getting really scary.
Yes, sister, I'm with you. It is getting very scary for us, but for them it is going just as planned. And the plan is to suck every last dollar out of us, bring us to our knees before the currency accidentally collapses. That way we will have no other choice but to take the digital currency that is tracked, traced, and monitored and completely controllable so that they can completely control you. And this is how they're doing it. A little over a year ago, my husband made $25 an hour. We lived a good life. I didn't have to monitor the bank account. Things were good, you know. But now he got a new job, thankfully. Otherwise, we would be out on the streets right now making $46.25 an hour. Yet we are doing way worse and not doing anything differently. And here's why. Just a few reasons why, actually. So since then to now, due to the ever increasing interest rates, our mortgage has went up $300 more per month. Our home and auto insurance has went up an additional $90 per month due to no fault of our own. Groceries are an additional $120 a week. That's an additional $480 per month. Internet has went up an extra $60. The price of gas for us to travel back and forth to work we're paying at least $200 more a month there. The electric bill has went up $70 a month, and I'm comparing that to this month's bill last year using nearly about the same amount of kilowatts. So that tells me that the rates have increased, seeing as my usage has not increased. Our water has went up an extra $15 a month. Property taxes have risen an extra $1,500 per year. That's $125 more per month. That's a total of $1,340 per month that I am paying for the same exact shit that I was paying before, for $1,340 less. And then there's shit like this. A case of Coke was $7.50. It's now $12.50. That's like a 40-ish% increase, yet they tell us inflation's at 8%. A box of goldfish was $6.88. Now it's $8.88. A bundle of kale was 78 cents for years. Now it's $1.60. Corn on the cob used to be $5 for $1. Now it's $2 for $1. And the Dollar Tree is now the $1.25 tree, which is a 25% increase. Yet they tell us inflation is at 8%. And it's not going to stop until all of us are not alive anymore or homeless and ready to be corralled into the 15-minute smart cities where we can be tracked, traced, monitored, and controlled. It's all part of the plan. Agenda 21, Agenda 2030, the Great Reset. You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. And they can't achieve that goal if we can afford to live in our homes, if we can afford to eat. We can't afford to do this shit in order for their plan to work. But yeah, it's been a plan for a really long time, but we're just now starting to see it really ramp up. It's not going to get better. It's going to get worse, especially because we can't come together and form a plan and organize to do something about it.
Hey, like I said, these Edomites feeling it. All right, imagine what these Jakes going to be feeling. Right? Let's go to the next video.
We can't afford our rent. We can't afford our prescriptions. We can't afford insulin. We can't afford healthcare. We can't afford our education.
It's just so frustrating that we did everything they told us to do. We went to school. We got educated. We worked hard. We did everything they told us to do. And then when we're actually out in the world, they want to charge us $1,800 for a one-bedroom apartment. That really ain't shit. And then when they talk about, oh, the future is going to be great for you, you just got to work hard and stay down. How? A lot of people don't have savings. They're spending it all on basic shit, like housing and groceries. And what scares me the most is that more and more people are becoming aware of how fucked it is. And all we do, we record a video, we post it on TikTok, we post it on Instagram, we post it on social media, and then we say, well, I've done my part, and we close out the app, and then we go about our day. That doesn't fix anything.
About being a millennial is we just got to watch our parents try their best to be successful. They all had homes and 401ks and health insurance. And they were like, we just did our best. And then they were telling us, they're like, just go to college and you can do anything. If you just go to college, you can do anything. So we all went to college and now we're in debt. We have no.
Hey, and college is a one big scam. College is one big scam. Like she said, hey, we all went to college. Hey, we did what we were supposed to do. Like the guy. Hey, and now what? Y'all left with debt, all right, and no jobs, right? Let's go.
Fucking money, or jobs, or housing, everything sucks. And then they're like, well, why didn't you go to trade school? And we're like,
how can you be mad at someone who literally does not have what they need to survive when it's the corporations that have been underpaying people for years? Profits are up, productivity is up, our wages up? No, they're not. And our money, our tax dollars go to welfare to supplement corporations not paying people what they should be.
Don't wake up and the first thing on their mind is money. Everybody don't think about a dollar consistently. I gotta hustle 24/7. I gotta have 10 streams of income. I gotta learn how to flip houses. I gotta learn how to sell on Amazon. I gotta go to door and sell vacuum cleaners. I can't just have my job and go home, enjoy my money, enjoy my time with my kids.
In the United States, y'all work in order to survive. Y'all don't work in order to enjoy yourselves. And unfortunately, that's the way that the system is set up in the United
Wake up, check your feed, check your texts, check your emails, go to work, get 100 things done, get home late, attempt to have energy for stuff like your kids, chores, hobbies, etc. Fail miserably, feel awful, and then repeat.
We can't.
Hey, and that right there is, hey, that's why the Lord said the whole creation groaneth for the manifestation. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that. All right, matter of fact, let me get this. I didn't want this to be that long. Let me get this. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And that's what we seeing right here. All right. But when we get in rulership, even though these nations are going to be in slavery, guess what? They're gonna eat clean food. They're gonna have clean water. All right. Let me get this. Yeah, man. It's time to get up out of here, brothers and sisters. This is Romans 8 and 20. I'm going to start at 21. Romans 8 and 21. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of Yahweh. Right? It says, for we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. So everything is waiting on the Lord's, waiting on the return of Yahweh Shai. Even these heathens, all right, even though they don't know the Lord, even though, you hear them just, complaining, hey, that's all cries, all right, that the Heavenly Father, all right, that's all cries and ultimately, basically, complaints, all right, to show you that what they're in the spirit, because it said what the spirit make it intercession for you. So, hey, their spirit is crying out what for righteousness to be instituted in the earth, whether they know it or not. It says, and not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, which is the elect, even we ourselves grown within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit the redemption of our body. Yeah, we're crying and sighing. All right, we're crying and sighing. We're crying and sighing for all the abominations that's done in the midst of. All right, and like I said, because of unrighteous riches and injuries gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, and ultimately that's what everybody's waiting on. All right, they're waiting for the kingdom to be translated, man. Let's go. Right here.
I went to the grocery store the other day, bought a little bit of shit. A little bit of groceries. It was $100 and something for fucking food, dude. What do we do without food? We die. It's like affordable housing, affordable healthcare, affordable lifestyles is just a pipe dream in this fucking country. And we boast to the rest of the world how we're the best country in the world. How? Look at how many of our citizens are struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, can't afford to put their families in good housing and still have money left over. Like, how are we the greatest country in the world?
I don't care how bad it gets. I don't care about inflation or price gouging. I'm not budgeting at the grocery store. If it becomes $1,000 because I got the things I want, guess I'm borrowing. Like, I'm not budgeting at the grocery store. That's like the one place where I can run free. I'm not gonna not run free at the grocery store and get the food that I fucking need. I will make it happen. I will cut back somewhere else in my life.
That when a country refuses to provide the basic needs for their citizens, meaning adequate food, housing, and health care, they are torturing their citizens. And if someone's being tortured, what are they going to do? They're going to try to fight their way out, or they're going to lay down, and this country is putting people in survival mode.
The human race is concerned mostly with money, and that we are concerned more about money than we are about each other. And I think that probably every person in this room and on the planet agrees with that money basically is the cause of every sort of problem that we see happening.
I feel like we're nothing more.
It's not money, it's Esau. All right, that's the problem. That's the world problem. All right, that's why I said the Lord is coming back to cut off a long disease. Right? Let's go.
And cattle to the rich and the government. I don't know, to me, there's just something very unnatural about being in this world. Like, money is so fucking important. I feel like people think about money multiple times a day. People think it'll bring happiness, stability, all this stuff. Why do we put so much power into a piece of paper and cotton?
Why can't we all collectively come together and agree that we just don't want to do this anymore? If our backs are their table, what do you think is going to happen when we stand up?
Right? And hey, listen. Hey, and it's fucked up. You know that you know that these devils, all right, how greedy they are, you know, but guess what? You know, hey, the Lord said what? They have gathered together riches for the last days. So, you know, we don't have long, right? We're at the end of the day, we win. Let's go. What's the next this one right here? I believe it was right here.
Yo, what the fuck are we doing here, man? What the fuck is going on? I just left the supermarket and drove past a whole ass homeless family on the... Yo, what the fuck, man? Like, why is it that I can take the last $50 out of my bank account? Why do I only have $50 left? Oh, because I went to college, that's why. Why can I take the last fucking money out of my goddamn bank account, and you fucking millionaires, you just sit here and you watch everybody fucking suffer? All you fucking selfish ass celebrities, all you fucking bullshit ass billionaires, fuck all of you. I wish I would buy another concert ticket. Brad Pitt out here making fucking skin cream. Build an apartment building, you selfish motherfucker! What is going on? What is it gonna take for us to stop being absolute fucking monsters to each other and do something?
Hey, and what they say, when people got nothing to lose, all right, they lose it. Hey, and when this whole thing go, you know, when this dollar collapse, and these people lose their pensions and lose all their money and shit goes sky high, all right, and they can't pay their bill, these people are going to fucking go berserk. All right, it's going to be mayhem. All right, all out hell breaking loose. All right, you're going to see it with your eyes, and you're going to witness it. These people are going to fucking lose it, man. They're already losing it, but the thing is, see, the reason why people not really losing it, because they kind of hopeless, but at the same time they don't want to just go off the deep end, because they really can't tell. They know it's over, but it's like they looking for that confirmation, like it's a wrap, and then hey, you're gonna see this shit. You're gonna see this shit go. You're gonna see all hell breaking loose, man. Let me get this. Not that. I think that was it. Through the Spirit. Yup. Let me read this. This is Isaiah 24, and I'm going to start at 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languish and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Right? I'm going to skip down. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they had transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burnt, and few men left. Hey, and that's what's coming, are that nuclear destruction. The new wine mourneth, the wine languish, all the merry-hearted do sigh. Hey, and that's what you see right here. These people are sighing. It says, the mirth of the tabret ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth, They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. Yeah, these people are not in the celebratory spirit anymore. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. Right? So people were saying crying for wine in the streets. What? People are looking for answers. All right? They're looking for a solution. All right? They're looking for some type of a way out. But like I said, once they realize, it's a done deal, hey, these people going to lose it. All right? Let me see. Yeah, so through the spirit, I'm going to leave it there. Hey, man, that's a beautiful time to be alive. All right, these people going to lose it. All hell's going to break loose. Hey, so with that, I'm going to say shalom.